What's up, guys?
What's up, guys?
What's up, y'all? It's Derrick Henry here.
Just wrapped up our week 1 game.
Wrapped up our week 10 game.
Welcome to the rear.
What's up, guys? Fred Warner here. Just wrapped up our last game of the season against the Arizona Cardinals. Welcome to Rearview, presented by Experian.
What emotions are you feeling after going through a difficult year where you guys didn't make the playoffs and you're kind of on the outside looking in?
I mean, honestly, I'm upset. I'm mad about how everything went down. This wasn't the year that we had set out for, at all. We fell short of a Super Bowl last year, had every intent to go back and win the whole thing this year, and didn't even, come close to any of that. So, unfortunately, it wasn't the season we wanted, but the best is still ahead. I think it's good to use these emotions that we're feeling right now, hold on to them, kind of let it sit to kind of, fuel you going forward into next year.
Was there anything unique about this season that you experienced that you hadn't really gone through now that you're a vet and you've been playing for so long?
I've been a part of a couple of seasons that didn't go our way. I look back at my rookie year and then my third season in 2020 after we fell short of a Super Bowl that year. And I think back then I was the young guy just trying to, earn my respect and find a way to contribute as much as I could for the team. But, now the biggest difference I feel like for myself and where I'm at in my career is just like the leadership part of everything, trying to be there for my guys and help steer the ship, keep it afloat. And, obviously it just wasn't enough this year. I'm going to go back and look at where I could have been better all around in my game and for my teammates, for my team, and just try to be better next year.
How have you guys in your past been able to kind of have those bounce back years and make a run at the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I mean, the years where we have fallen short, I think the thing that we were able to do the following season was, get guys back healthy and just really just get that edge back, of getting that hunger, of wanting to obviously right the wrongs of the season before. It is encouraging to know that we've done it in the past, but that, if I'm being completely honest, it has nothing to do about what we got going, what we have ahead of us. Because just because you did it before doesn't mean you're going to do it again. It's going to be even harder after this year to go back and have a shot at doing what we want to do next season. And with that in mind, it allows you to think, all right, man, like what does my offseason need to look like to make sure I'm ready for that type of battle that I'm about to be going into next season, right? And so that's the only thing on my mind right now.
Obviously you made your name to your 4th Pro Bowl. How does that feel, being noticed as one of the best in the league at your position?
Yeah, I mean, making my 4th Pro Bowl is a huge blessing that I'm extremely grateful for. I'd never take any of the accolades that I've been given for granted. Even now in year 7, it still feels surreal to even be in the NFL and play amongst the greats on my team and, competing against the greats on other teams. So to be recognized as one of the top in the league, man, I mean, it does mean the world, and the best is still yet to come.
49ers, they do team awards, and you were given the Iron Man Award. What does that award mean for you?
Getting the Iron Man Award, the Bill Walsh Award, both were huge, tremendous honors for me. You talk about every time we walk into the building, we walk down the same hallway where, names have been cemented on the walls from the past of guys who have earned those same awards, and to add my name to that list, it honestly does mean the world. And I'm just trying to do whatever I can to help my team win. That's all I'm about at the end of the day. The Experian app's ability to help you get control over your credit and finances is a real game changer. All right, this new segment is the Experian Game Changer Award. Speaking of game changers, my guy, Ricky Pearsall, has been a game changer for us all season. The things that he's had to overcome from obviously sustaining a gunshot wound to the chest and having to overcome that and come back and be the guy, make game-changing plays on the field, and just be a light off the field has been super inspiring to me and my teammates. And I'm super happy and grateful to have him a part of our team. So my Experian Game Changer Award goes out to Ricky Pearsall. And Experian may be changing the game with your finances, but Ricky Pearsall is changing the game on and off the field.
You have great perspective on 50% of the teams that are going into the playoffs. Obviously, the Vikings are at the Rams this wild card weekend. What's your kind of insight, having played both teams? Who do you think is going to end up winning that one?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say who will come out on top versus Vikings and Rams. But what I will say is, you know, the Vikings, they have a tough road ahead. I know how it is having to go on the road, especially playing in a tough game to finish the season, and to go on the road in a hostile environment with a hot team like the Rams. It's going to be tough, but I know, just from watching the Vikings from afar, having played them, knowing guys on that team, that they're well equipped to you know, stand the test. And it's gonna be a battle. It's gonna be a war for 60 minutes, and I think everybody will be excited to tune into that one.
After you get through Pro Bowl, what's a typical offseason schedule for you look like?
Yeah, offseason for me, I mean, initially it's about just really reflecting and seeing, you know, how the season went, because the season goes by so fast, and while you're in it, you're never even taking a moment to take a breath to reflect on what's even occurred. You know, you're always on to the next. So taking that moment of real reflection, and then just rejuvenation, honestly, like just spending time with my wife, my son, my family, just trying to get away, like it's so draining mentally, physically, emotionally, a season, and got to kind of get some of that back to then get that fire going again to go even harder this offseason. You know, people think that just because you went hard the offseason before or the offseason before that oh, you just go just as hard and you'll get the same result. And it's like, you got to go even harder to even have a chance at having a better result than you had the year before, you know. And so that's always been my mindset. That's always how I've attacked the offseason.
What was the energy like as you say bye to everyone? What's the mindset of the team right now?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough every year. Every year when you're on that last day, guys cleaning their lockers out because, you know, of course, the uncertainty of what the team's going to look like going into next year and trying to figure that whole thing out. So that's always a big deal. But I know guys are ready, man. Guys are ready to attack the offseason to obviously right this wrong that we've had this year.
What's a message to the 49er fans, the faithful?
The faithful, the greatest fan base on the planet. Just know you're going to get everything out of me. You're going to get everything out of our team going forward. But actions speak louder than words. You know, I feel like enough has been said. It's about what we do going forward now. That's a wrap on Rearview. Drop your comments below and stay tuned throughout the NFL playoffs for more insight from your favorite players.